What it do? It's your boy Boss B, TBT Boss, and welcome to another episode of Talk That Talk TV.
You can talk yours, cause I'ma talk mine. We talking that talk, yeah, it's about time. You can talk yours, and I'ma talk mine. We talking that talk, yeah, it's about time.
Today I got two special people with me, two special co-hosts that I really appreciate who stepped in for me today to help me do this broadcast. Shout out to everybody who been tuned in. Shout out to y'all appreciate y'all for logging in with me, watching this for me, checking in, doing what I've been doing. So with that being said, I got my boy Mo B, TBT Boss in here.
What's up? What's up?
You know what it is. And I have the one and only beautiful Lightning
What's up? What's up?
in
what's
the building
up,
with us
what's
today
up?
on Talk That Talk, kind of behind the films, you know what it is, workhouse. But on today, I appreciate what we got going because it's a lot going on in the world. And I told you on Talk That Talk TV, we get to the real politics, the real down to earth, the real gut gritty of even just life, you know, St. Louis, real things that's going on in the world. We not just broadcasting or just pointing in one direction. We want the positive. Plus, we're going to address the negative too, and those things that need to be addressed that some people, they just feel like they don't need to address sometimes. So that's what Talk That Talk TV is. Plus, for black entrepreneurs that's coming up, you know, you got your black businesses, or you got any black businesses out there that's local, starting in our city, if you want to get on here and put your business on this platform, so people that may not know who you are or know what your business consists of or what kind of, things you provide with your business, get at me, you know what I'm saying, on the Instagram. That'll be Boss B, TBT Boss. And, you know, we're going to take it from there. But we have my Miss Friend Lightning on her that has something that tremendous that she does on her own platform. That's something that she would like to express to tell y'all that I feel that's real interesting too, because it was the topic that really fucked me up. So I ain't going to really say nothing else, but I'm going to let her introduce with herself more and what she got going on. So that's
What's up? What's up? It's your girl Lightning. As I travel, I heat the air with expressions of confessions from my transgressions. That's why I'm Lightning. Boom. But I do have a podcast as well. It goes down on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. every Thursday night. It's myself and Professor Bodacious. Tonight we will be talking about trust versus chemistry. In a relationship, you know, sometimes you have been intimate with somebody that you don't trust, but you got chemistry. But what about having the chemistry with somebody you don't trust?
Whoa.
So that's what we're talking about tonight. So tune in every Thursday night, 10 p.m. at Poet Lightning, PoetLightning on Facebook. And we stream on YouTube and Instagram. So definitely check us out.
I appreciate that, Miss Lightning. You heard all her things on her platform. That was real interesting to me. I think that whole scenario was just real different. So make sure you go check out what she got going on and everything that she was inspired to do, what she has going on. So check that out. And Mo B, he felt that he had something to say, but I feel like he has a lot to do with what we got going on, so I want to give him his flowers now, let him know I appreciate you, my boy, you know what I'm saying, for everything you do for the team, you know what I'm saying, everything you've been doing, you know what I'm saying, it's not unacknowledged, you know what I'm saying, it is being acknowledged, and we are aware of what goes on, what you do, my boy, so I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you for me, you know what I'm saying, the whole team, you know what I'm saying, so that's for that, I want to tell you that, so, yeah, with more than that being said, we do have merchandise too. So if you want to get you some merch, you can go, you know, go get you a little something. You want to be feeling like you want to be that guy, you know, or that gal. You can go get you some of that merch, and you can get that from Boss TBT on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You can do the DM, and we can get at you. We can get you that merch wherever you need it to be at. So we're gonna do it like that, but. Back to what I've been feeling for a long time. That's the reason I really started this podcast. Because I started this podcast, I feel like a lot of shit that gets said don't get put, like, people really scared to say it. So when I be seeing people in the street, I always say, B, man, that shit you be saying that real shit. Motherfuckers be scared to say, because Cause I be just like looking back and I observe a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, I do a lot of observing. So I take in a lot. So I don't really talk too much, but I'm most definitely knowledgeable of what's going on around my surroundings, what's going on in the world. So a lot of people just be stuck on what be going on social media, not be knowing what's going on international. And that shit really they got a part of what we be going on over here. We really don't give a fuck because us blacks, we just natural born hustlers. Regardless how we get it, we just know how to get it. So we gonna get it anyway. So the economy really don't affect us because we know how to. We gonna finesse something. We gonna get something. We gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna always know how to keep striving, but we always want better. So we always looking for opportunity to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Growth and development is really the thing. If you ain't growing, what's the sense of not what you growing if you're not knowing? So you being stuck in a box, and a lot of people scared to jump out that box. They scared to lose. You know what I'm saying? You can't win if you ain't lost first. You got to lose first before you win. And anybody that ever won, they lost. Ain't nobody never went undefeated on nothing they tried to do. So people need to understand, like, you got to take a chance. It's just like life. It's about the choice you make. It's the chance you take. It's just like gambling when you go on a boat. You gambling, you chance, and everything is chance, and everything ain't nothing guaranteed but death. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, how do people feel? Because I grew up, I'm born in 82. I'm 40 years old. I grew up from the old school. I grew up from, shit, be home for the street lights get on. You know what I'm saying? You look both ways before you cross the street. You know what I'm saying? The birds and the bees. You know what I'm saying? Be sleep by 9. That mean the TV off. You know what I'm saying? If you don't punishment, don't answer the door, don't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? I came from that era. But me, sometimes as I see the new era, I get jealous.
You get jealous.
I get jealous. I'm half jealous and I'm half mad because they get away with so much. So I want to see how the people feel about parenting, interacting, and growing and congregating with their own children, for as hanging with them, smoking with them, the way they talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Conversation is a lot to a child. You know what I'm saying? That's a big abuse more than physical. The way you talk to your kids, you know what I'm saying? Verbal, something else. You know what I'm saying? So people don't understand when they be calling them motherfuckers and them bitches and them 1,000 bitches. They don't understand that shit play a part in it. You know what I'm saying? How they like, damn, like that's like disrespectful when the kid love who love them. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck what they love from. So it all starts at a young age on your upbringing. So I always feel like behavior of people in the street now, I think it comes from the crib. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Start at home.
Well, that is definite fact, because how you even started your conversation saying the era you came up in an era where our parents were not our friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother became my friend later in life. I was grown by the time she was my friend.
Exactly.
But I had rules and regulations and respect. This generation has no respect. Like, we might pop off when we were younger. I'm 47, so we might have popped off with our friends, but let an adult become present.
Right.
We don't straighten up, get it together. Stop cussing, act, hey, Miss Ma'am, yes ma'am, no sir. Because we didn't want so-and-so go back telling our mama or whatever, but they don't have that. I've walked in on teenagers cursing, and only one of the pack will turn around and say, y'all don't see this grown lady right here?
Right.
They have no respect. But in this era nowadays, you have babies having babies, and they are their children's friends and not parents. Parenting is out the door in this era right now. They don't have active parenting. Like you said, they're getting high with the kids. They fighting with the kids.
Right.
They playing. I mean, like
everything.
When if my parents had company, it was common rule. I moved. You didn't have to say, "Hey, go to your room. We got company. Company's here. I see the cards on deck. The weed box out. I'm out."
Don't try to tell. I'm talking about. It's real. I'm gone. They should have, and they may not have to tell me twice. They tell me once.
If they gotta even tell you in trouble, because you already know.
You already know what the play is. Nah. Roll up, son, daughter.
But I've heard, different perspectives because I've talked about this with other women that I know or other parents that I know that kind of kick it with their kids, and they give the rationale or the reasoning for, well, they gonna do it anyway, so I would rather them be safe at home doing it with me. You know what I'm saying? Versus, no, you know what I'm saying? Like my children knew I smoked weed. My children smoked weed, but I wasn't smoking weed and kicking it with my kids.
Right.
Now all my kids are grown. When my son turned 21, I asked him, I said, what you want for your birthday? You want money? You want some shoes? What you want? What you need? When you want to go somewhere? What you want to do? He said, no, I just want you to smoke a blunt with me. He said, that's all I want.
That's all he want.
He said, I don't want no shoes. I don't want your money. I want you to smoke a blunt with me on my 21st birthday. So I granted him that. But he's 21. You know what I'm saying? So
that means something to him.
He turned out money, shoes, whatever. He wanted to smoke a blunt with his mama,
That was something that he felt in his whole soul that he wanted to do with his mama for real.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
And I didn't mind that. But again, adults.
Right.
Complete adults. Right. Now we smoke and kick it now because I can be their friend. All my children are grown. You know what I'm saying? So
you are here.
Yeah, but I didn't. I like you said, I actually didn't smoke and kick the bobo with my mom until I was like half grown, like 25, 26. Because I always felt like that was something like the secrets you always wanted to keep, and you just was about a respect thing that you didn't really want to do.
Keyword,
you know
respect.
What I'm saying? It was always about a respect thing for me. So, like, still to this day, I don't curse to my mama. Still to this day, I'm grown. She's 71 years old. I still want motherfucker, none of that. The only time, it got to be like, it got to be some real. Yeah. But really, for me, it really be cursing and really like, nah, I don't.
My mama gave me shitting down, but she said leave bitch and motherfucker.
I don't even give her the shitting down.
She was okay with shitting down.
Nah, I probably give her the damn. I probably say, damn, mama, but I don't say no motherfucker.
Don't curse.
None of that. None of the big boys. Not the ones.
Yeah, don't curse.
Yeah. I ain't doing that. I just respect it. That's just something. But I know people that motherfucker. And they just go back and forth like they having a cursing contest. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bad word.
Nah, so I just think that's just something that you shouldn't do. I don't think that you should be partying with your 21-year-old kid. Maybe you can't. You can tell you, I don't know. On the regular, maybe when they turn 21.
Yeah.
On the night they turn 21, but we shouldn't be going out on the regular, me and mom, or me and dad. What you think?
Not going out. I don't really go out with my children. Like they may invite me to something that they want me to.
Oh yeah, something like that.
I'll go, but I'm definitely not just like straight clubbing it with my kids. Like nah.
Like you said, they fighting together, doing everything together.
But sitting around the house, game night, we drinking and smoking at the crib. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can do that. That's needed.
That's what I mean. But I'm definitely not, showing up at Pops at the concert with them kicking it. So that ain't.
That's what I mean. Exactly.
I ain't gonna be able to do that.
We can't do that. And on the other end, as far as like fighting with them. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, the situation now. If somebody stepping to my kids, but
we might can rumble together.
Yeah.
But if you just going around just blatantly starting shit, I don't know about that.
One of them Jones family.
Yeah. Right. No, we ain't gonna go around being no bullies and nothing like that.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do shit like that. But at the same time, you still gonna want to protect your loved one,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to be regardless.
That's necessary.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to get down to the bottom of it first before I feel like, all right, you know what I'm saying, we lost. Or you might be right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just don't think like on the party side we could do that. We could do other stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I be seeing a lot of people, once they do that, they feel like they got to hook somebody up with the mama or the somebody be dating somebody after that.
Like, wait a minute.
That's going on. The mama be talking to somebody. So y'all know.
That's what's going on.
That's what's going on.
They doing. They out in these streets.
That's a different angle right there.
It's a different era. It's a different era of people. The upbringing, they may state of mind.
Generation.
You know what I'm saying? Generation. It's the DNA. It's the bullshit. That's why they eating all that bullshit. Hot Cheetos. Yeah. We wasn't eating them back in the day. Takis and shit. It's in the food, man.
It is.
Motherfucking McDonald's and shit. All this shit fucked up, man. That's what it is, man.
For real.
For real, those sweet ass juices.
They're eating too much processed food.
Right.
There's not a lot of home cooking going on. You know what I'm saying? Nourishing meals.
All that Taco Bell meat, man.
It's all encompassed in parenting. In this day and age, we do not have the level of parenting that each of us in this room grew up with.
Home training.
Home training. Real home training. You know, grandmama's is 25 now. Like, seriously.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a young mother, but I was still a mother, and I'm a grandmother now because my children had children. But, you know what I'm saying? I still raised my kids. In this day and age, they're not raising them. They just out here living wild and free.
Babies are toys,
stealing stuff. I mean, 3 o'clock in the morning, young boys are supposed to be in high school, getting ready for school, out in the streets, breaking into people's cars. You know what I'm saying? So there's no accountability with the parents. And like I said, they are so busy focused on being their friend and not being their parent.
Yeah, definitely right about them being their friend. And I remember hearing my partner tell this kid one time, I ain't your motherfucking friend. I'm your motherfucking daddy.
Yeah.
Like, for real, like, my old dude didn't play them games, like, and we knew when to stand down. We knew what these kids don't understand. That's why they out here running wild like this now, like, no direction, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of kids that's out here now that's doing this, they daddies, these the kids are the daddies that's dead or in jail. And they trying to live through their daddy name, and that's Lil Roy from the South Side. So they want to be like Big Roy, because his daddy was that dude. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to do that, and then niggas get that, and a lot of niggas get that respect because of their daddies. And they ain't really wasn't them dudes. They didn't heard to this shit. You know what I'm saying? They were born in this shit. They ain't, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas wasn't even earn the respect. You ain't heard it the respect because of who your peoples was. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people use that and ride that wave and get a lot of shit done and do a lot of shit and cause a lot of shit and don't really be about shit just because who they old dude was or who they mommy is. I ain't nobody gonna touch me.
And is that as an example, that's leading into a generational curse. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
now
we're at today.
It's being passed down for generations to generate the stupidity, you know, from this person and taught that person and they learn from that person. They don't know no better. So now it gets down to the next person. That person don't know no better. So it's just it becomes a continuous cycle.
Who's gonna break it?
Right. Somebody got to be the black sheep and break it.
And don't nobody want to be the black sheep because everybody want to be that.
Yeah.
Everybody caught up on stuff.
Yeah.
As my mama called it. She called it stuff. Everybody likes stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but everything that's going on now is not new. It's just reincarnation. Like, they bring it back. They rerun the shit.
Every 30 years.
Now everybody, my baggy clothes back.
Yeah.
Wide legs, bell bottom.
Oversized.
Yeah, oversized. Like, but at a time point, early 2000, that was a century ago.
3 years ago.
Shit.
3 years
It was just skinny jeans, don't just, you know what I'm saying? Like how this shit, it just recycle itself. It don't never stop. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand, like, ain't nothing new. This shit they just brought it back and did it over a different way. You know what I'm saying? Them songs ain't new.
Yeah.
Them tunes ain't new. They just tweak something and change the beat or something or the drum line. That shit ain't new.
Right.
It's still right.
Right.
Our version. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's when we get old, this we gonna like.
Yeah.
Just like they like Al Green and Bobby Blue Bland and all of us, we gonna like R. Kelly. We gonna like, you know, certain, you know what I'm saying? We gonna like Genuine. Yeah, R. Kelly, love R. Kelly.
Yeah, you heard about this today?
Man, I can't get nothing to say about that man. He makes great music.
They get 20 years?
Man, that's
They
crazy,
did the
man.
sentences today.
They gave him, they overcharged them, man.
Wow.
Come on, man. Man, they did that, man. They just got one, man. They did Bill Cosby. I could try to do Michael Jackson.
I'm gonna disagree with you.
I
believe.
We don't want That's politics. There's other politics about talking that talk.
Yeah,
Because we can talk that talk.
I believe he definitely
We can talk
messed
it.
with underage girls.
Who you believe he
That's
did?
no secret. But
And he got away for over 20 years.
My whole qualm about it all is that some of these parents, mothers and daddy people were on a hustle to get money, so they were well aware of what was going on and was cool with it while they were getting money. You know what I'm saying? But the people in his camp knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So you can't knock the man for his music. He's talented. His music is timeless. That's gonna be fact. But he did what he did. It's mentally
niggas
some
knew what he
issues.
was doing.
Knew what he was doing
For 20 years.
Yeah.
You telling me for 20 years?
The main.
So why did it stop? Why now?
I don't know.
The trick question.
Yeah. That's
Why now? Tell me why now.
I would always
He having a baby. He been locked up.
He was getting ready to do something big. He might was getting ready to buy a network. I don't know what he was getting ready to do.
That's the same way. That's why he did Bill Cosby.
Anytime something massive, he was about to buy CBS or NBC.
NBC, yeah.
You know, so he was getting ready to buy a football team. Or somebody knew something for it to come out because it was already happening.
Dad probably went too far.
He did.
And didn't pay the right.
He didn't pay the right person on time. Something.
Missed
the payment.
And everybody came out after one payment.
You know what I'm saying?
You think?
Because now there's more.
All these people ain't found out that was lying. They just found out a couple motherfuckers was lying. So I'm trying to tell you, like, this shit is a hoax.
I don't believe every person maybe have been a victim, but I'm not gonna say that he did not. It ain't have nothing to do with no underage women. Period. That's not a fact.
So you going off the courts?
I'm going off that. You look at R.
So you going off the courts?
And realize that he like
going off the court. That's what you're saying. You say you going off the court. That's what you're saying.
That one where he was getting mad and everything.
That interview.
I know what you're talking about. Oprah's best friend, the interview, with her. I can't get her name off the tip of my tongue. Gail,
What she say?
I don't know. She interviewed him and he got irate.
They told him when he got the crying, when he did all that. Because you know it's bullshit. He been fucking them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
that's
what I'm saying. We got into that one.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing that. Why you get Aaliyah? God rest her soul.
It was not of age.
She's 15.
We know that. That's
Aaliyah?
That took years for that to come out.
But nobody said no when Damon Dash got her. What about that? Yeah. What about when Damon Dash got her? Right what happened? He was in love with her, really publicly.
Jay had her before.
That's what I'm saying, man. He had Rihanna, man. We saw. Come on, man. It's everybody sneaky links, man.
I'm not saying. All I'm saying is everybody you name is definitely guilty of messing with a woman that was not of age. Period.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Whether they get caught, they got to get away with it.
Somebody got to go down for it.
I'm just
and invested too much money.
Eventually comes.
With too much money involved.
It comes.
Politics, man.
He did me though when he just like got a rise up sipping out his mama cup though. Like that was just going.
Who was this?
R. Kelly.
I don't remember that. I don't remember hearing about
I remember
that.
he was talking about he's in McDonald's and sipped on his mother cup or something.
Mm-hmm. But see, I believe definitely that he's got embedded trauma. He was abused as a kid, I'm sure. No telling what he went through. I don't know his biography of his upbringing and what he went through, but I'm sure he's dealt with some traumas, sexual traumas that he never addressed. That led him to be.
I just think he was freaky.
Yeah.
He just like sex. He might be the nympho.
He had money. So,
and he had, but come on, man. That's every man. Everybody did that.
So every man that got money.
When they got money, they get any woman they want.
Just do that.
Any woman they want when you got money, man. Money, power, respect, man.
Give it to me.
You gotta give it to me because I got money. Money, power, respect, man. When you got money, you got power. Money come with the women.
I was listening.
I can look at some money.
They was talking about Michael Jordan. And they was saying like his level of like greatness or whatever so big, his celebrity is so big, it's like he levitated or whatever. And it's like, you know, R. Kelly probably felt like that, you know, R&B. He felt like he came from R&B. He really thought them videos was actually cracking.
It was.
So
actually.
they just so happened to be.
So you know.
But it was all that shit was going. So like, you know, man, like I ain't saying you guilty, I ain't saying not guilty, but
Right.
Anyone can put the heat to the meat, but only a few can barbecue. So make your way to Motown Pit Stop. We got everything from Phillies, burgers, and fish. Don't forget about Soul Food Sundays, located at 129 Northos Plaza. Walk in or call in at 314-349-2802. Good food, always served fresh. Motown Pit Stop.
Yo, we back. Welcome back to Boss B's TVT Talk That Talk TV, and we back with the one and only Boss B, with my boy Mo B TVT General, and the one and only the beautiful Lightning. Had to go pay them bills, you know how it be. Them people is not letting up off us. We got to give them what they owe, and what we owe them, I ain't trying to give them. So I got to give them that, or you ain't gonna be able to see the kid. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay them. They want theirs. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give it to them, or we can't give you this. So with that being said, we back to what we was talking about. And what I was really feeling again is this was another one I was really thinking about too. It was in the same type of, you know. What about the parents that let the kid had a little bitty baby, and they still a baby, like letting them keep them babies without. What you feel about their abortion? What you feel about if they choose to make that choice to let them, you know what I'm saying, keep that baby, or you don't think they, you know, intelligent enough, or if they ready, or you know what I'm saying, are you like, nah, they got to finish school, or how you feel about that?
You know, me being a woman, I believe, you know, of course, you want to educate your children on sexual health and practicing abstinence and, you know, all the good things and prepare themselves for the inevitable if they ever were to become pregnant. Right. But as a decision, they really, once they lay out all the facts, if they decide to want to have an abortion,
so you don't,
you know, but I'm not going to be the one that says you got to get one because you are 16 and you have a child. Now you just getting ready to grow up real fast, and I'm gonna make sure that you're a parent.
But what if you feel as the parent that they not ready mentally, physically, financially, you know what I'm saying, emotionally, and they might be still in school, like.
I mean, it's a lot of factors, but at the end of the hour, I just have a different view on abortion. I don't think abortion should be used for birth control. So that's ultimately just getting an abortion because you're not ready or this, that, and the other. You know, I feel me on abortions, I really feel like they should be reserved for people that are victims of sex crimes, molestation, rape, things like that. Not just, I'm just because I can do it. Like, I don't think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So
That's fair. There's a lot of people that feel
but,
like that.
you know, I'm also for a woman being in control of her body and doing what she wants to do. That's a decision because it's still some risks for having an abortion, trauma mentally that affects women a long time. You know, some people see and feel the baby later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot associated with that. But if they choose to do that, then it is what it is, you know?
I plead the fifth on that subject.
Yeah. It get messy because I mean I've even known associates that have had multiple abortions. I'm talking about multiple. Like I went and had another one. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of people like that too.
Included. You know what I'm saying? Like, protect yourself. Get your shit tied up or do something.
Just
like,
the club up.
Get a history. Do something. But why are you just popping off, not using condoms, not using birth control, and your solution is $350 or whatever, however much it costs? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous.
Deep right there.
Oh man.
I sometimes.
But I feel you on your perspective too. So your 12-year-old talking about I'm pregnant. and she 12, and you like, okay, what grade is the 12th grade? Third, sixth, 7th grade, somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
had to look at myself and like, what
right,
the hell?
what did I do?
What I do wrong?
Right.
How?
Like
you did everything right.
Like I'll be asking all the 5 W's, like the who, the what, the what, like all types of shit. Like,
but why you questioning yourself?
Cause it happened. Like what?
It can happen.
I know it could, but
so if it's a boy, it's different. Your son come home and say, "Daddy, I got a baby on the way." How that go? Now we on that side. We on the man's side, on the boy's side.
That's the only side I know. So like, you know what I'm saying?
So you having being a father and you having a daughter, how would you feel about what I just said about that?
I know that it could happen, and like
do you feel you did everything from the day this girl was born, and you did everything you could,
so
and she still chose to go out there and jump off the porch?
Knowing everything you did, and you can rest in your heart. I was a great father. I provided for her. I had her in activities. She just chose to do this thing. And then she got pregnant. So you as her father, your baby 13, and she says, I'm pregnant. On his view, he's like, mentally, I don't feel like my child is ready, so I'm going to say that this is what we're going to do.
Make the decision for her.
Let them make the decision for her. If you were in that same position, how would you handle that with your daughter?
Man.
Knowing you done, not blaming yourself no more.
Yeah, you can't blame yourself. You did.
Knowing you did.
You gotta make a move.
Private school,
like this,
everything.
Like,
and she still jumped the fence.
Shower gifts always were available.
When you went to work, she still jumped the fence.
Absent dad, and then she got pregnant. How do you handle that situation? Do you dictate what she's gonna do, or you help her raise this baby?
It's on her, but it's all about my bloodline anyway. So like, whatever. I mean, like, if the situation was right and she wanted to do, and that's what she wanted to do, even though, you know,
you're disappointed, you still support her decision to keep the baby and help her raise the baby.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like that's why the situation was a little touchy for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the abortions and all that, that whole little way. So like, I wouldn't, you know, I wanted to be natural as possible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Compared to just forcing somebody this option on a person.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that.
That's cool. But do you feel wrong, or do you feel like, hey, I did the best, or like, how, what's your feeling like you can't? Would you be one of them parents like, I know I did right, or would you feel, oh my God, I failed, or you know, some people feel like that. That's how. That's the way it goes.
It is. You know.
Because was you working too much? Yeah. Was you worried about your girlfriend too much? Or worried about this man or this woman too much? Or you feel bad because you didn't give her that attention when they was asking, Mom or Dad, would you do this? Do you feel guilty? Or do you feel like, damn, like she chose to go do that? She knew because I taught her that I instilled that in her to know not to do that. She chose that life was about choices. Right or wrong, like that's what I'm saying. That's a choice. Yeah. That don't really got nothing to do with the parenting. Now they didn't know. I didn't know what some kids don't. Some kids was raised. They had to jump out the porch on their own and make their own decisions. A lot still to this day. But it's some that was led the right way and know this can happen. You know, you go to jail. Like my father told me, you know, if you do this, you going to jail. You know, you do this what happened. You know, you do this what happened. Mm-hmm. It's on me. I can't say he didn't tell me, even though I chose to go do something the other way. You know what I'm saying? He told me, and when he did, I thought about what he said. He said, yeah, but I do this, and he wasn't fucking with me. So you know what I'm saying? I had to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? I had to stand on what he said because he said, if you ever do this, I'm not fucking with you. So it happened. He wasn't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it started the career. It's a choice to make, because some people is slow to this game. Some people ain't as smart. You know what I'm saying? Some people is not intelligent enough to know that you being persuaded or pursued to do something that's super negative, not knowing you a crash dummy for the situation. They don't really give a damn about you, but are you smart enough to know? Don't go down that road. Yeah. Don't turn down that street. Don't go in that house.
Right.
Don't get in the car with that dude.
Yeah.
You know what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or are you trying to prove yourself? A lot of people get fucked up trying to prove
Very much so.
they tough. I wasn't scared. Nah, I know a lot of niggas. You gotta be smart. You gotta be easy. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
What are smart people at?
Yeah.
I don't want to do you dummy. You know, like you gotta be.
The smart people exist, but they just get labeled as lame. They the lame friend because you coming up with saying, you know, I don't think we should do that. I think
But
that's
that always
stupid.
been the saying though.
You a coward. You lame. You this. You that.
Because you chose the other way.
You know, but
Just like back in the
at the
day.
end of the road, they still out here.
Just like how people chose school
quick.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you sucker. Me, you wanna go to school? Come on, let's go smoke this weed. Let's go skip school. Let's do it now. I'm going to class. That was lame to certain people, but that was really what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We was doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But people was misled by other people who was trying to be down. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they really didn't give a fuck. He was being misused by people you thought was really your friend, but they really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to be beneficial to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit. That happen to a lot of people. A lot of people sitting in jail right now because they got in the car with Jeffrey and them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they knew Jeffrey and them, but they knew Jeffrey and them was on that bullshit, but you still chose to get in the car with Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Now look at you. Mm-hmm. Jeffrey might be still on the goddamn streets.
Yeah.
And you sitting in the goddamn cell doing 25.
Yep. Yeah.
I know a lot of niggas right now that call me from jail. That say, B, nigga, you was the one that I was Trey. Let me out, though.
Yeah.
That was me. I'm with it, but not on this one. You know what I'm saying? Let me out on this one, because y'all niggas finna go crash out. Y'all going all the way down to the city. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just some shit I love talking about, like, yeah, them real issues, them real, you know what I'm saying? Getting down to the gritty about real shit that people need to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that being said, another one in the making, man. Another one in the books, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in today to Talk That Talk TV. Shout out to my wonderful, wonderful guests, Lightning in the building. Shout out to my partner, my player partner, my team member, Moby TBT General, man. So shout out to Heck, man.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to everybody who tuned in, you know what I'm saying? Go like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying, to my page, you know what I'm saying, so we can get some more of that talk. And, you know, Lightning, make sure.
Tune in tonight, every Thursday night via Poet Lightning Facebook page, POETLIGHTNING.
You heard what she said.
Pancakes and panties.
Pancakes and panties.
Pancakes and panties. Adult
Two things
conversation
that you can eat. She made sure she made two eatable things. Edibles. Pancakes and panties.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, so, you know, with that being said, you talking that talk.